Hello guys, DemonSpy15 XD here and MySteven1223. You might be wondering why did I add two usernames, because I have two channels. MySteven1223 is my first channel that I ever created on YouTube. Back in when it was back in the olden times. Back in 2009-ish, I think. I don't remember when it actually happened. But still. It was in October, so it wasn't on time. But my second channel, DemonSpy15 XD, is my most popular channel. Actually, not my most popular. That's MySteven1223. But it is my newest channel, and I want to upload you guys some videos. First of all, I do Nerf reviews, including with some talkabouts, like some updates and such. Today, we're going to be not doing that update, because sadly, I haven't posted a video in like a year or so. So I'm going to make this my newest video. But today, I'm actually not going to review a gun, because I don't really want to review stuff right now, because I'm a little bored, actually. Yeah, I used to be, actually, if I turn the camera a little bit, I was in there. Let me move my hand. Aha! I was in here. And I don't really like doing this because I don't like being bored all the time. Wait, let me do something. I accidentally left the one on, the Xbox One. I actually left it on. Pretty embarrassing, actually. But still, now you might be wondering, well, if you ever seen, I'm hoping to upload some of my old videos because I want to upload some stuff. I'm going to do this now because I actually want to. Now, I'm going to tell you guys some things about me, and because I want to make sure that you guys know a little bit about me before I actually forget. Because I will do a draw of my life if I get enough subscribers. Okay. One thing about me, a couple things, I make it 5 things about me. The first thing is actually, I am a very good person on stories. I could make anyone a storybook, but I can't do it like in a full day or so. I had to take a long time. To me, I can't make a story end. I can't make it end at all. I actually made me a little thing called Steven Universe. That's the second thing I was talking about. The second thing I was going to talk about is I actually have my own little thingamajig called the Steven Universe Project. Now, don't look on it on Patreon. It's not on there. I wish it was. I mean, I'd get rich off that. But see, that's when I created when I was 3 years old. I never called it about the Steven Universe. I called it Steven's World. Because, you know, that was the thing at the time. I actually really liked the name Steven's World. Because I was a big Elmo fan and I liked watching them when I was a kid. Yeah. I like amazing stuff, okay? If I don't get it off my chest, it will stay there and haunt me for the rest of my life. So, yeah, another thing is that Steven Universe Project I created myself. But this is not the Cartoon Network Steven Universe, you might be saying. What? It's not? Sorry, I have to say that because I don't like the Steven Universe in the Cartoon Network version. Because I really don't like it to say. I don't really enjoy it. I think the Steven character is a little bit... Well, at least he can sing. I can't sing worth shit. So, yeah. Also, another thing about me is I curse a lot. So just to mention that now before I forget, because you know I am in a thing. But let me tell you a little bit more about the Steven Universe a little fast before I forget. Steven Universe is mostly my tales, and that means it's my half-realistic life. Because sadly, we don't live in a life with Templars and Assassins. Because we got the Assassins with the Hidden Blades, and Rogues, and Shadow Rogues, and everything else, blah 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 blah. Still, it's not that fun actually, because I can actually explain a whole story. I actually reference the Steven Universe in a lot of games that I love playing, that I hope I can get the gameplay. That's the actually third thing I was going to talk about, or the fourth thing, I don't know. The fourth thing I'm going to talk about is actually, well, I love mentioning games, and I love recommending them. The first recommendation is actually something I like to call the K-pop-paya thing. Should be somewhere on the screen. I don't know where. I might just make it as like a separate thing real fast. But still, this game is awesome. if you're a fan of anime, cat girls, this is will be your paradise. That's what it is. Capo something? I don't remember the names. The game actually stars a lot of things like cat girls and shit like that. There's actually a Steam version, and I might not just say it because I'm waiting for Volume 2. The game I'm talking about only is Volume 1. I'm waiting for Volume 2 because I love the game. I can't get it out of my mind. After all, I do make Steven Universe stuff, and I want to make it like full-time stories, and I want to just make sure that I have like a script next time. Since the Steven Universe is a long story, I'm never gonna end it. It started off with this one line, Sonic Tales of Void. They had nothing to do, but I'm gonna put some capsules, some captions somewhere about something saying that, because I say it like this: Sonic Tales of Void. There's nothing to do, but yeah, I say it fast. But I can say it in a slow version for you guys. Sonic and Tails Void. They have nothing to do, but I gotta stop this before I get too much into this. I started this when I was 3 years old. Oh, I started this when I was 3 years old. And I actually started with that one line with Steven's Land. It's actually one of the most best ideas I ever did. And it's actually one of the most best things that describe me. I am a guy who's I'm autistic, but I'm still very good at making storylines. I could actually start playing with my Legos, and I could start it off like in a storyline. Like there was a great battle between the Templars and the Assassins. The Assassins were on the great birds of losing, but then a challenging warrior comes in and saves every assassin before the time has come for them to die. Yeah, I'm good at that. I'm good. But still, I'm actually gonna get to the 5th thing now. And the last thing not least on the list of my things about me is I'm not that good with anything. If you ask me, what do I mean? I'm good at shit, right? No, I'm not. No, I am not. If I try doing a YouTube video, I would stutter. If I don't know, because I'm using my webcam. That's why maybe the video is kind of blurry a little bit on like my head here. I'm not good at this. I love YouTube. I love watching people on YouTube. I love doing a lot of shit on YouTube. But I just don't have the abilities or technology that they have to make it. Like so. Let's just say I was a Star Wars geek. Because I used to be in Star Wars, and this is my Zephyr Benz. And he used to say to me, well, make Star Wars videos. He's autistic as well, so he would kind of say it verbally a little bit. But he said, why not make Star Wars videos? And I said, do I have the time to make Star Wars videos? I can't do Star Wars. I don't have the technology. I don't have the footage. That's when I realized something. I can't be a YouTuber if I don't have the technology. Let me just put this away. I don't have the technology to do all this great stuff like people can do. Markiplier. Some call me Johnny. And let me see. PewDiePie. Those guys are amazing, and I'm not shouting out them because they're probably famous already, but I hope that they shout me out someday, because I want to become a YouTuber like them, because I always want to be I'm a dreamer, basically. Because I'm actually more of a attempt and fail. What I mean by attempt and fail is I would fail, but I would still attempt it. Like, let's just say I actually do a backflip off the diamond board. I would attempt it, but I would fail tremendously. I'm not good at doing it, okay? I'm not good at doing backflips because I would land directly on my back and it would hurt. And last thing and not least, before I leave you guys at 9 minutes or so on my screen, I actually, well, sad to say, I wear this blanket because it's my favorite blanket. It was my second blanket I ever got. It was for my grandma because she loved this blanket. She wanted to give it to me because this was actually her old company right here before the company changed their name. And actually I loved this ever since. I actually kept wearing it ever since the day I got it. It can still fit me somehow, but I'm not that great of a kid. I'm actually a teenager to be exact, so thank you guys for watching this, because I gotta end it before I forget to shut myself off, because, you know, I can talk for days on end, and I will not get anywhere. Please click that subscribe button, and if you want to see more of my stuff, like the Steven Universe project that I created when I was free and continued on until today, please post that in the comments, actually. I want to see your opinions, because I started the Steven Universe by myself, and I wanted to continue it on. But if you say in the comments, like, well, you mean the Steven Universe on the Cartoon Network, what? I would tell you this. No, it's not that. Sad to say, I wish it was. And I make my own sound effects just to tell you. So I can actually do anything you guys want me to do. But one thing to mention, I'm not that good with anything else I can do. So, thank you guys for watching. Please click that subscribe button. And that I want you guys to click that subscribe button. And even click the like button for that reason. So yeah. This is Steven the Spy 115 XD and my Steven1223 sign off.